Godwin Obaseki.
Please be seated. I think before I say anything, I know most of you have not been in government or in politics. How many of you have contested elections here and won? None of you, eh? But there's somebody who contested election in this constituency and won. Shouldn't we give him his pride of place? And that's our Councillor William Gill. He's the councillor representing Tipton Green, and just reading his biography this evening, he's an amazing person. He's an independent. So I'm not surprised that he's taking time out of, you know what a Saturday is, to come and sit with us here and just try and understand what we're doing. Honorable Councillor, these are Nigerians who you have generously accommodated in your constituency and beyond. I was governor of one of the 36 states in Nigeria, Edo State, and most of the people here come from Edo State. And having served 2 terms, which ended in November 2024, I am now resting after politics. You still have a long way to go. And decided to now go around and just say thank you to them for the support they gave to me in my 8 years. I had 8 very, very turbulent years in politics, right? I served as governor for 2 terms on the platform of 2 different political parties. So I won election on the platform of one. I wasn't given a ticket to run my re-election. I went to the opposition party, contested, and also won in the opposition party. And that, as you know, as a politician, you know, is an unusual feat. These and many more are the people who made it happen. And so I just felt that it is imperative, it's important that after it all, I must come back and say I really appreciate what they did for me in my political career. That is the main reason I am here this evening. I'm not seeking any re-election immediately, and I don't think I will. But
Hello, Justin.
They are my people,
I'm in a very busy place,
and I'm their person. And as a politician, you will always be with your flock.
Oh, I forgot.
So my brothers and sisters, I want to thank you again.
In the kitchen.
You just cannot understand how much grace I feel we have, and how much gratitude to God Almighty.
Thank you so much.
That 1 year after leaving office, I can still go around in Europe, in England, and on a cold Saturday night like this in Birmingham, able to have this number of people say they just want to come and be with me. It is an unusual grace. And I want to thank God, and I want to thank you. I'm here to say thank you, Waweste, Wapu, Wamo, because, like I said, you don't have to be, right? You don't have to be here.
You get power back.
But why are you here? Why have you supported me all this while? Because of your love for where you come from. Because of your love for Edo and our country, Nigeria. All of you want your country or where you come from to be a place that you can always go back to. Many of you don't expect to spend a lifetime here. Many of you have just come to earn a living, to improve yourselves with the hope that one day you'll go back home. But if home is badly governed, if a few miscreants destroy home, can you go back?
No.
That is why I know you are interested. And you saw in the 8 years I was in office what we tried to do to make home home. The first responsibility of any person in power, any person in government, is to make sure that you can secure the life and property of the people you say you are governing. Because without safety, without security, nothing will happen. So when we look at what is happening today in Edo, it's Christmas. Many of you would like to go home, would like to go and enjoy and be with family, but you are afraid to go because the government in place is so incompetent and so lack of ideas that have made home so unsafe for all of us. And when the place is not safe, are you going to take your investments there?
No.
So I can understand your concern. I can understand your fears. I can understand how worried you are. When I started this tour, I just wanted to just go around and say hello, thank you. But listening to you, whether it's in Torino, whether it's in Rome, whether it's in Edinburgh, whether it's in, wherever I have been, it's that concern, that fear. Can we go back home with what is going on? That is your concern. What do we do? You wake up, so if I, who was governor, I'm ashamed to say I was governor of Edo State. Because to say, I was governor of Edo State, and they go call and say, okay, who is the new governor? Because governor is governor, Abi. What would they see? Me, I am ashamed. So I can imagine the shame you carry. You want to, every day you go online, what do you hear? Disgraceful conduct, disgraceful attitude of somebody who is the governor of the state. When I listen, to him sometimes or hear what they do as government, I am ashamed that I come from Edo. I'm more ashamed that this is the state I said I was governor over. This evening, I have just come to say, Chief, I appreciate you and I thank you for what you have done. Those of you who in 2020 in the cold took your time off to raise money, to mobilize, to send messages home, to make sure that I got re-elected. I don't know how to say thank you. I cannot forget what many of you did. You took it on yourselves. I sit back sometimes and say, but they don't know me. I don't know them. Why are they doing this? Because they live in a country where there is good governance. They live in a place where they see things work. And they are hoping that things can work at home. That is why they are making the sacrifice to make sure that they contribute what they can to make things work at home. Is that not so? Yes. You're right. You spent your money. Yes. Most of you didn't even call me or say anything. You didn't need anything from me as governor. You just wanted a better Edo State, a better Nigeria. And that is why we did all we could to focus on what was most important. Education. Make sure we focus on education, because if not for education, many of you will not be here. Focus on Edo Best to make sure that we strengthen public education at its foundational stage. Healthcare, we know how much you send home every year to help treat people at home. Those idiots are talking about the general hospital or a central hospital. Who centralizes hospital in the world anymore? Hospital services are decentralized. You want to walk no more than 10 minutes to a clinic close to you. Is that not how it is done? Yes. They want to centralize corruption in a hospital that was dead. So health insurance we brought, and we knew the burden we took away from you. Creating a new economy. How do we change this thing in our place where everybody just comes and rely only on government? What do we have that the rest of the world don't have? Our culture. Is it not? Our history. Let us capitalize on it. Let us make it attractive. Let us try and see how we can raise money to build a world-class museum so that the world can come and see. And that way we can create jobs for young people. All of you go around, right? When you travel, what do you go to new places you haven't been, so that you can learn. We're expecting that people will come and learn about us. All these are bronzes they see abroad. They want to come and see where it was made, how it was made, who made them. Create a different economy, an economy that's based on tourism. Edo is in the center of Nigeria. You cannot go from Lagos, from the west to the east without going through Edo. You cannot go to the south without going through Edo. And we say, okay, if we make Edo attractive, we create a tourist economy. As people come, they stop, they will eat, they will spend the night, they will spend money. If we attract 1 million people from Nigeria alone every year, each person spending 10,000, 20, 25,000 naira, is that not a new economy? Yeah. What is wrong with that? Malaysia is Malaysia today. Why? Because of oil palm. In 1963, Malaysians were in Benin doing research in NIFO. They took those new species back to Malaysia.
Wow.
And that is the basis of their growth and industrialization. We went back there now, 60 years after, to persuade them to come to show us how they did it. We organized and came back and said, palm oil can be our new oil. Opened up the place, brought in investors with money, more than almost $1 billion. Gave them land and said, please, whether they go into communities, they are preparing land, they are buying diesel, they are doing things. You can see the villages, people in the communities beginning to earn income. Some people come and they are driving them away. How? How can you hate your people so much that you do not want their development? It is not about Godwin Obaseki. No. Just don't listen to what they are saying on social media. There are people who just don't want our progress as a people because they feel threatened if we develop. What did they not do the same thing to our father, late Samuel Ogbamudia?
Yeah, they did.
Was he not the best governor we had?
Yeah.
When he finished, did they not try and imprison him?
Yeah.
The same thing they are doing to me today, they did to Ogbamudia. Yes, it is not new. What of Ambrose Ali? They jailed him. But for Chief Igbeneghu and Co., he would have died in jail. What did the man do? Because he wanted to a better Edo State. So it's the same forces you have today. And I want to tell you, it will end with me because I have all of you. Yes, sir. I have all of you. I'm going around the world, mobilizing all of you, particularly you young ones. You have what it takes. You have the energy, you have the resources. We will stop them. We will stop them. Take it from me. Yes. I know them. I've been with them for 8 years. I was in APC, I was in PDP. There's none of them I don't know. I managed the state for 8 years and I know the core. They don't have what it takes. You have it. Just be focused, be united. I will come back and we will lay out a strategy and we'll kick these guys out next. Hey! We will kick them out. So, Pablo is threatening violence, and I want all of you to note, he is threatening me with violence, that I, a Benin boy, cannot come to Benin City. He from Irua threatening me in Benin City. Does that happen? No. He will see. Those of you who know, let him know that those who live by the sword die by the sword. He is the one starting violence. He's threatening violence. I am going globally and I'll wait for him. Because there's no need for it. You claim you're a governor, perform. Perform.
Do your own.
Give the people the services they're supposed to get. Don't threaten people. Who are you to say you are telling us ahead of time, I'm going to rig the next election. I'm going to manufacture 2.5 million votes. You are telling us, I will sit down and watch you do it. God bless you if you can do it. Do you understand? We are not stupid. If you are stupid, if he's stupid as a governor, Edo people are not stupid. You are telling us that you don't care about us. Right? He says it every time. That as long as he has President Tinubu, that is all that matters. Edo people don't matter. How can a whole governor of a state be talking like that about his people? That he doesn't care about Edo people. The only person he cares about is President Tinubu. Because as long as President Tinubu is there, he will continue to be governor. Is that democracy?
No.
So, I am going around, I'm here to say thank you, but I'm also here to say, don't worry. Let us stay united, particularly the young ones, because you are the ones most affected. Don't rely on the old brigade. They can't help you. They cannot help you. So mobilize the young ones and say, it is about you, it's about your future. Many of you have come here not to live forever. You will want to go home one day. Now is the time to make sure you make the contributions, you make the sacrifice to make sure that those people who are in charge of things at home do the right things and they govern us properly so that we can create a prosperous Edo State, a prosperous Nigeria that we can all return home. Once again, I thank you all so much, and I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Please, a round of applause again for you, the former governor of Edo State. You see, I'm sure for those that are added followers of the former governor, you will notice that this speech is different. Nala? It's not different from the way they talked before. Okay. Because they say enough is enough. Enough is enough. Like, I don't, okay, you never found or they find you. You they worry or they worry you. You just wake up, come meet here. The only ministry is funding in Edo today is the Ministry of Information. Health, Oshomole is speaking of Canada one. Infrastructure, no, nobody. You are bringing a farmer, Joe Fair, to come and be in charge of infrastructure. I mean, our power, he has got that power. He's fighting us so seriously. So, what is really your problem? You want to destroy what we have in Edo South. Some people live in Edo South. In the Obaga, some people live in Obaga. There are over 15,000. What do you want 15,000 expensive? Over 100,000. So why do you want to destroy what is in the Obaga? Your people live there. So the one way they find, you know, see, our last event in Manchester, they sent people to attack us. Not just me, Oga is the target. When you never connect, they use snap. Bomb my face. They use snap, tear my face. And then they snap and say, no one, you police will handle you. But we must do this Manchester event. And they have been busting. Baby cannot go hold. They are coming. They are coming. For you. Let me go to. Because what do they want to? You see. Oga said, we're supposed to shut down this event by 10. Oga said no. He said, make we do it anytime we tire. Oga is supposed to go back to London today. He said no, he said, I want to stay with my people today. When I clap for former government. You can see our beautiful sisters and friends are still coming. So, Your Excellency, we like the two today. We like the way you take talk.
Action.
Because when you there for government, you allow opposition. People were using you to create content. Who want their followers? Obaseki. Who want to do this one? Obaseki. Now they don't want anybody to mention their name. Criminal participant. Today you talk, they will say they will take your house. Take one person's house, we will see. Obaseki that they are nice. Yesterday we're about to go into question and answer segment, but you don't know too much. We are going to take 5 comments. There must be something Obaseki has done that you like. You will talk on. Then if there are questions you want to ask, you will ask a question. But I can tell you for free, if you want to go watch Oga live chats, our live chat, how many of you watch that live chat where he spoke about MOA? And they make sure say all the answers to artifacts, Ogioba, MOA, is there. So you can go to YouTube and check in case Oga don't together time. Ladies and gentlemen, please. Okay. We will ask. So please, if you want to ask, we are taking first 5 questions. Okay, yes, that's it. That's a good one. Ladies and gentlemen, let us make welcome. I don't say this MC work. Now this tour I must learn now. I don't have anyone. Let's make welcome the councillor representing this community. Sir? Please, Dr. Pedro, please introduce our councillor for us, sir. Please, sir.
Let's make welcome Councillor Will Gill, the councillor representing Tipton Green.
So, thank you everyone for having me, first and foremost, and thank you, Your Excellency, for being here this evening and coming to. I know that Birmingham has been the word that you. The area that we're in this evening is Samwell, and I'm a proud councillor in Samwell Borough in Tipton. I have been for the last 5 years, and similar to yourself, I've had a couple of political parties. I used to be the leader of the opposition on the council. I'm an independent member now, because whether you're in England or whether you're in Edo State, what matters isn't party politics, it's people. And that's evident tonight, the fact that you've got 100 people here coming to say thank you to you and for you to say thank you to them. So for me, we might be hundreds of thousands of miles apart, but we're connected by one very special thing, and it's that we put ourselves forward to represent people, because that's at the heart of everything we do as politicians. And somewhere, particularly, I can't say I'm an expert on Nigerian politics, I really can't, and I'm not going to pretend to be. But somewhere along the way in politics that gets lost. So the fact that you're here this evening after 2 terms, 8 years, and your heart is in this community, it's a testament to the good work that you obviously do for these people, and the good work that you do for the people of Edo State. So for me, round here, I imagine that the issues are probably not too dissimilar. When it comes to my inbox and what people talk to me the most about, it's about making sure that there's investment in communities, because they feel let down. A lot of our politics based in London doesn't transfer to here. So people who live here, so whether they're from Samwell, Warsaw, Birmingham, you name it, they're not getting the benefits that they see the politicians in London talking about. So we had our budget on Wednesday, our national budget. The Chancellor of the Exchequer, she stood up and she decided on how money's going to be spent. But people in this community don't feel like they're getting their fair share. And you said something that really struck with me this evening, and it's that you can do the economy differently. You don't have to do the standards that have been set for years and years. So in my day job, I'm a history teacher, and that's what I do sort of outside of politics. I teach at a secondary school, and I love it. And the history of our area, the Black Country, the Industrial Revolution, we can do the economy differently. Tourism into our area, we're not too dissimilar at all, Your Excellency, and that's, for me, why it's so fantastic that you've came here this evening, because these people care about you, they care about their home, And that's why we stand for councils, to be mayors, to be governors, to be MPs. It's because people like the people I represent, the people like you represent, they deserve far better than what they've been getting from politics for a very long time. So the fact that you're here, the fact that I'm here is a testament to the good work that you do. So one more time for Your Excellency, thank you so much for coming. Can we give him a round of applause? Thank you very much. I've got nothing else to say. I don't want to waste anyone's time. So if we want to get to the questions and answers, thank you so much for having me again, Your Excellency. I really appreciate you coming to Sandwell. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Councillor Will Gill, Councillor Tipton Gray. See, if let's say we don't notice something, oh, wait, make I see sharpness here. For this councillor speech, he get one thing when he talk. Who fit tell me that thing when he talk when he not normal? That thing not normal.
Thank you. You have another job that don't depend on politics. And secondly, he said, though in Africa or in Nigeria, policies is the same thing, and for him, he represents the people.
Well, you get what he talk. When I'm if I wait, straight, 3 seconds.
He's a teacher.
Oh! He said he's a teacher. No, he said he is what? A teacher. No, history teacher. In Nigeria, in Edo State, under this 7 governor, teachers don't have access to government house. You only have tout and hype men.
The educational system.
Imagine second address teaching. Under this 7 governor, a councillor in Oriomo is 78 years old. Councillor in Oriomo, the man is 78. The small Esamate senior the councillor. Ladies and gentlemen, are you having fun? Are you excited to be here? You can see, first people say, I will take this MC just serious. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go into the question and answer segment. We're going to take 10 questions, then 10 comments. So please, we're going to be taking 6 men, 4 ladies. No, mommy is always carrying women along. So I gotta go 6-4, 6-4, 5-5. The ratio 5-5. 5-5. Yes, I see. 6-4. Okay, mommy said 6-4. A round of applause for our first lady. Wait, in fact, the guarantee we never do for another city. I want one for London. I plan to do one for London tomorrow. But with the way Birmingham they show love, with the way we take show that no go. Yes, Your Excellency, with your permission, I want to make Mama greet her people for just 1 minute. Mommy, talk to your people.
I've been 1 year, so I don't fit talk to you.
Okay.
I guess cough.
Yes, mommy.
This one England too cold.
Yes.
I came down with food. So I'm just recovering because of you. I wouldn't even have come. So, good evening again, my beloved brothers and sisters. I'm just so happy I made it tonight. My husband was trying to encourage me to stay back because I wasn't looking well. But I said, no, I must come with you. And I have no regrets whatsoever. The love here tonight is too much. And we're just so deeply grateful that the hall is so full and so late with all of the... It rained today, didn't it? Yes. And we're all here, full house. We feel so overwhelmed by the love that we've been getting everywhere we've been. and it's like increasing. The more the visits, the more we feel the love and reception. And I'm just so happy for my husband, because for him, this is healing for him, and heartwarming, to, after all of the madness you see going on back home, you leave home and you connect with your people outside of home, and they're receiving you everywhere you go with love and appreciation of the good works you did. You find that there are people who truly know the truth, stand for the truth, appreciate the truth, and celebrate you for the work God used you to do. It means more than, it means a lot to us. It means everything to us, and we are so grateful. We do not take this for granted at all. We are deeply grateful, and I want to say thank you again. God bless and keep you all.
A round of applause for our mommy, the First Lady of Edo State. Yeah, mommy, we are streaming live. Before I give you the mic, we had 900 and something people watching. As you collect the mic, you just shoot to 1,200. Yes, so you see, when they give us First Lady, will they call you former First Lady? But as I say, I do not get First Lady. Is she not your First Lady? No. No, she be your First Lady. No, be man when go school if you marry this kind of woman. She will speak English past a matter. Is it a lie? Is it a lie? Robbie said a big glass said that a matter speak person. A matter say book me. Let me tell you why they are against this store. The crowd now one. The major reason they are against this store, they don't want a matter to talk at all. Because they don't say a matter talk. Now missa. So, who is the first person to start the question? Okay. Please, 30 seconds. I beg. 30.
My Excellency, former Governor of Edo State, Godwin Obaseki, I stand before you today, no other person than Kenneth the someone popularly known as Children Prime Minister, aka Ojowi Ikalia Fefe. I am a masterminder, a MC, and a comedian from Edo State, Benin City. I'm happy and privileged to be here today, despite all the threats and all people are saying. But I'm happy to represent myself here today. My first question goes to you, sir. Based on my information I'm collecting from others who are scared to come out. Sir, why? I want to pose it to you directly the way I've been questioned. Why are you still doing what you are doing now? You have left the government. Why are you still going around the world talking to the people? Please, can you tell us why you are still doing this? Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much. Next person.
I'll just stand on existing protocols. My name is Wale. I'm a friend of Edo, and I think that I know the governor's professional historical antecedent. I'm part of that constituency, and also of the First Lady of Edo State, as announced. My question is more to you, or both of you, coming from a professional perspective and then going into politics. What are your reflections after 8 years? And how would you encourage more professionals of your caliber and experience to go into politics, and what platform is there to support them? Thank you.
Thank you very much. That's fast. Okay. No, after this one, I will beat me. No worry, no worry. I agree.
Thank you very much, sir. Your Excellency, my question is this. From your speech, you did mention that it's good to be inclusive. And when we have a community, we know that community is comprised of both the touts, both the good people and both the bad people. And Edo State is not left out. You know, from your experience for the past 8 years, and now that we have somebody there that maybe a lot of us is not agreeing with, what would you think, or what can you kind of use to kind of, empower? Because it's all about the benefit of us in the future. You've laid a foundation, and you want the foundation to stand, even though a tout is taking over, even though the next governor, we don't know what to expect from him. However, we are expecting that that foundation should be built upon, not destroyed. So what would be your advice to people that doesn't really understand what these things entail? And what would be your advice to the new people that are coming in, even though you already have a clue of who they are? God bless you, Your Excellency.
Thank you very much. Next person, please. Your name, madam. Why am I bill? I worry.
My name is Isoken Omori.
Now, the third question.
Good evening, Your Excellency. My contribution is both a commendation and a question to you. Your Excellency, you are a retired but certainly not a tired governor. The one you began governance as a member of a ruling party and completed as an opposition member. There's a lot that can be learned from that process. I know that sometime I listened to you some time ago, you said when you finish your tenure, you go into teaching, espousing your ideas and all of that. I'd like to know how you want to go about that, particularly for the fact that, as you said, the young people, the people back home, the people that believed in your ideologies, people that believed in your worldview, we still need your bold ideologies. We still need your imagination. We still need your clarity of purpose. And that's your daring spirit, in which you attacked so many areas in Edo State. Because, yes, we might not fully be back home, but we saw what was going on. We knew what you did by clearing out the land grabbers, the CDAs, by fighting the godfathers, fighting different sectors to make sure there is clarity of purpose, that there were sense of civility in Edo State. How are you planning to institutionalize these ideas? Are you planning to write a book? Are you planning to do a series that will make sure that these ideas live beyond your time in office, so that even people yet unborn will understand that once upon a time a man came on board and this is how we did it. We didn't have that benefit from people like Ogbemudia and Abdusali. I think we should have something like that for you.
A round of applause for that. Okay, yes, let's see. Let me take two from these guys. They're already planning me here. So let me.
Thank you, Your Excellency. My name is Kingsley Omori, and just to add, I have properties in areas where just your interventions have tremendously increased the values of those properties in Benin. Thank you.
Bless you, brother. Thank you very much. Please, before you ask your question, please tell us your name. Very, very important. No, wait.
I'll call you back.
Thank you very much. My name is Dr. Benjamin Iremere. I'm from Owan West, Edo State. I think from somewhere around Owan West. I was particularly, drawn to following the activities of the governor during the second term. I was so impressed by his, resolute, his courage, and the way he stood against, the Godfathers. In fact, I was just here praying and was like, if I were in his shoes, I'm just going to fight this out. And that's exactly what he did. I also worked with people back at home because of that. I was really inspired. He stood against the Godfathers, stood against, intimidation. And with the help of God, he got a second term. That was really, really inspiring, to me. I asked a couple of people, and they said, because he doesn't share money, to people, and that's why probably they don't want him to come the second term. So, Governor, I really want to appreciate that. That was really inspiring. Now, moving forward, while you were in office, I know you were able to do a couple of things. I know of Ghetto Best, and also know how you helped so many pensioners, during your second term in office. Now you are here in the UK, you are out of office now. There's a big question, that I keep asking myself. I know you put some structures in place, you built some legacies. I'm sure you're just not going to walk away from those legacies. There's a very popular saying that when good people, show apathy to politics, you have them governed by evil people. Yeah. I'm not saying they are evil. It's just figurative term. What I'm probably saying is that yes, you put some structures in place before you left. Are you just going to put your hands and let them, go like that? What do you think we can do, those in diaspora here? What can we do, to connect with development positive? I will use the word positive development back at home. What are your plans? Thank you.
Thank you very much. One more question, then your person will respond.
You have 5.
You have 5. Yes. Please respond.
Okay, please, I hope you don't mind. Let me sit down to answer. Yes. Thank you. I will try and, answer some of these questions together because many of them are related. Let me start with Ken. This is, why are you doing this? I am doing this because of what you did for me. Because my second time showed me that you cared about home. You all said, Togba. You brought out your own money, your own resources, you mobilized. You sent message home. And what happened? It really bad completed. Do you understand? So what that told me was, wait a minute, once the people decide and put their minds to something, it happens. So why am I doing this? If things were going on well at home, I would just sit down, be reading, and trying to write the books I'm writing. Because I know that things are going on well. They may not be as I like them, but at least you know you are making progress, you're moving forward. When you sit back and see what is happening today, if you understand Nigeria, you should be concerned and you should be worried. And you should be scared. Let me tell you this. 50 years ago, in 1975, about the time Dr. Wode was governor, the population of Nigeria was only 63 or 65 million. The year 25 years after, the year 2000, when we started this republic, the population had doubled to 126 million. Since 2020 to date, the population has doubled again. Ask yourself, has food production quadrupled? No. Has infrastructure quadrupled? No. What are we doing today to make sure that we grow this place to feed to accommodate this population that we have? Are we going to kill them? No. You are still the same road Gowon built, linking Benin and Lagos, is the same road we have. No rail added. When Obamudia was governor, there was about less than 1.3 million people in Edo. Today they are going to 6. So can't you see that there is future problem? Are we just going to fold our arms and do nothing? No. That's why I'm in. To say, look, guys, wake up. All these people who are misguided, they don't know or they don't care. Because you care, let us now begin to organize and decide on what we need to do to make a real change. I showed you in 8 years what is possible. In 8 years, you saw what was possible. Yes. Take agriculture alone. We put almost 120,000 hectares of land under cultivation. Bring in people who know. What about education? By the time we left Edo Best, we had about 400,000 children who were tracking under Edo Best. Term on term, I could tell you how they were performing. We keep shouting, hospital. There's a specialist hospital where Central Hospital used to build. The hospital Shomole built and did not furnish. He went to borrow equipment to show Buhari. That hospital is there. We improved on it. Yes, I did. We built more than 12 hospitals or clinics. 12 around a 40-mile radius of where that Central Hospital will be. We took Central Hospital, which was only on about 6 acres, rebuilt Stella Basanjo, which is on 30 acres of land, the whole medical hub. Because we see that the medical needs of our people will continue to grow. So, to answer Isoken's question, that, okay, we are, as a governor, as a leader, you should carry everybody along. You also haven't done some work. You don't want it to be destroyed. You have laid a foundation. That is what I expected. I didn't expect that they would steal the election the way they did. But instead of that, we prepared a full dossier. It's online. 833-page transition reports on everything we did and how we did them. We had people, trained people. The first thing these clowns did when they came, whether they thought they were hurting me, they just started sacking people who know. The people who know what we did. They removed all of them. And how do you expect to perform? Before, I was the first governor to come in and remove, say we no longer use paper files, no more paper. We became digital. Before I left, I was approving everything online. You came, you have removed the online, EdoGov. The people I had, when I came into civil service, the average age of the Edo civil service was 45 years. By the time I left office, we had dropped it by new increment to about 32. So you have a group of people who don't know how you do things analog. They are still there, but they don't know what to do. So, the point I'm making is that I'm in this because I can see that, there is problem ahead. Even with what we did, I knew it was not enough. People say, oh, you don't share money. I said, I would like to share money, but we don't even have enough. When they come and tell me, I say, listen, this is how much it costs me to keep a child in school under Edo Best. So whose child should I drop so that I can make the money available for you to send your own child abroad? They won't be able to answer me. We don't have enough. So why should I now be wasting and dashing what we don't have? Somebody comes into government, the first thing he thinks he should do is buying vehicles. You are not buying drugs for the hospital. You are not supporting education. Is that not madness?
It is.
We set up a transition committee before I left. I said, look, the government of Edo State is not Obaseki's property. Come. You have taken over, you claim you have won election. Give me your team. I will provide a team. Let them work together so that they can explain what we did in the last 8 years. So that they can continue from where we stopped. When we called the first meeting, you know what these people in this team were asking for? That we should give them sitting allowance.
Can you imagine?
If we don't pay them, they will not come. You are the one that is now in government. You are the one that is going to continue. I say, come and see what we have done. You say, I should pay you for you to come and... I mean, those are the kind of people that we have today.
Very unserious.
So we tried that inclusiveness to say, we were sitting down and talking to everybody so that we can see how to carry everybody along. All these agberos they are using now, some of them will already begin to look for other ways to improve their lives.
Yeah.
For those 8 years, they were beginning to look for, other ways. They were learning. We were training many of them. Even in the motor parks, we had introduced technology for them to collect revenue. Their own, we worked with the unions. So you could see everything going up and up and up. But because a few people feel that they are not benefiting directly, they must spoil the whole thing. So what I am doing is now to say, you know what? Let us now begin to mobilize. In Italy alone, there are 200 or so thousand Nigerians. About 100,000 are from Edo. I have gone around the UK. We have nothing less than 120,000 Edos in the UK. By the time I go through Europe and America, you know that we have more than 300,000 of us. If only 100,000 say, yes, we are ready to remove these people, they will, in less than, before you say that, they will leave. I know. Because they don't have it. They don't have the goodwill of the people. They are threatening. You see, they are calling around, don't come, they will seize your property. They cannot, whatever they do is only temporary. And they will suffer for it.
Of course.
Because evil does not try for a long time. We've seen it before.
Yeah.
So people should not be afraid. Because all I hear from that clown who is a governor is threat. I mean, who are you? Who are you? You think just being governor is enough? You have to show that you are governor. You have to do things to behave like a governor.
Capacity.
You have to take the people's interest at heart. So it's okay. I hope I've answered a bit of your question. My reflection, yes, professionals can't run away from. You know why? The amount of first everywhere else, England, this community, right? This constituency thrives because of institutions. People will come and go, but council hall will remain. Is it not? Yes. The records of what they did in 1600 is there. 1800 is there. 2000 is there. We have weakened our institutions. And the only way we can get along and rebuild Nigeria quickly is if people from the private sector now begin to look and come into government and help government. You see the crisis we're having in Edo today? All those characters around the governor, whether it is Zeyamo, whether it is Oshomole, whether it is all those clowns, characters around the government, they do not understand. They've never worked anywhere else. They don't understand how value is created. They don't understand how businesses are built. They've not worked in a block, in an office that is organized. Do you understand? They have not, so they don't know. They don't have any experience. So that's why they are querying everything they see today. They are querying who owns more, who has registered, because, if they had worked in institutions, they understand how things are built, how monies are raised, then they will not be this ignorant and doing the things they are doing. So unless more people who have worked in institutions in the private sector, who have the kind of backgrounds we have, come into government, it will be a real tall challenge. It will be a tall challenge. So I agree with you. I will continue to preach that. But the first thing is, let us organize and make sure that we get the right people in charge in the first place. You understand? People who can read, who know figures.
It's confusing me. It's confusing me.
You get it. People who can read, people who cannot be easily confused. Once you have those, then people who have built something, who have a second address, will have the confidence to say, okay, let me take the risk and come into government. Most of the things I did as a governor, I wasn't the person who did it all. But because people saw me, saw where I'm coming from, believed in what I was doing, many people left their jobs. Many people came from abroad to work with the government that I headed. So you can't run away from the fact that you must have professionals who know. But because once you have the caliber of the characters around our politics, unfortunately, we're only going to go one way, down. The last, I hope I have answered all, but let me talk, okay, the lessons from experience, of course I'm going to share. I just finished a fellowship in Oxford. I'm also, looking at other fellowships. And yes, I'm writing, but not from the point of, I was a superhero. No. But the lessons I learned and what we must do to sustain, our development. Everywhere else in the world, you've seen how people have moved, have leapfrogged, right? And don't even look at countries like Malaysia. If you compare us with them, because we're more than them. Our GDP was higher there than theirs 60, 70 years ago. Look at small countries like Vietnam, like Cambodia, like very small countries that don't have a fraction of the resources we have. Look at how they are developing very fast. So what is our reason? What is our excuse? How can we say with the kind of population we have, with the caliber of people I have here, and all over the UK, the kind of governor we have now is what we have? It's a shame. And it's a challenge to us. We are also responsible. We're culpable. Yes, they cheated us. Yes, they did things that were unbelievable on September 21st last year. But let them say, they claim there will be another election. And we will not keep quiet, we will not sit down, and we will wait for them in that election. This time around, we know that the courts won't help us. So we know what to do. We will wait for them. But you cannot keep quiet. What you did for me during the Togba movement, you have to do 10 times that this time around. You've got to mobilize. So from when things are clearer, after spring next year, we'll come back. We'll have sessions. And let us see how they will stop us. Have you seen a situation where those who don't know are the ones now leading those who know?
No.
Are you going to make progress?
No.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency, what a wonderful evening. We are going to suspend the Q&A session for 30 minutes. Your Excellency, we need to chop. I beg, we need to chop. Your Excellency, we need to chop. Your Excellency, please, we are going to just hold on because of the space. Members of the high table will go to the kitchen, take their food, and the rest of us can go there orderly to make it faster. We just have 30 minutes to do this. Your Excellency, Mommy, please lead us to the kitchen, Mommy, please. Just 30 minutes, please. 30 minutes, then we'll come back. We are here till 11 o'clock. Oh, don't worry, we're there.
Music, DJ.
Don't worry. I see.
Save the washing up. Huh? We'll save on the washing.